Hello and welcome back to another episode of the worst possible Commander Show. It's me, it's CGB, and I'm here today with my friends Blake.
Hello.
And Shea.
Hello.
And Ben.
Hello.
And we are coming to you with our first commanders from the Brothers War. The Brothers War. It's a drama. They're brothers, and they should be brother-like, but instead they're warring each other.
Two brothers.
It was the Brothers War, two brothers. One victor. Anyway, we're all as you can see, I'm very excited about it. Today's video, along with all the videos here on the channel, are brought to you by CoolStuffInc.com. Promo code WORST will get you a 5% discount at CoolStuffInc.com, where you can order cards from the Brothers War. And yeah, maybe some of the sweet ones you're going to see here today. But we're actually recording this before the set officially comes out. By the time you watch this, it will be out. But Wizards sent me a set booster box, and we ripped it open and grabbed a few of the cards, and we built decks with them. They also sent me the Mishra Precon, which Ben is playing an upgraded version of that Precon. So that's where we got the cards. But so I guess sponsored by Wizards. I don't know. Thanks, Wizards.
Thanks, Wizards.
Cool. Yeah, cool. But here we are. I am going to play Urza, the Prince of Krug. Now, this is 2 and a blue and a white for a 2/3 legendary human artificer at rare. My artifact creatures are going to get +2/+2 Anthem effect. And then for 6 mana open-ended, I can create a token that's a copy of target artifact you control, except it's a 1/1 soldier in addition to its other types. So my worst possible thing that I plan to do to you is, with a few different combos in the deck, generate infinite mana. So I can generate infinite soldiers that are 1/1 copies of an artifact I control. Now, because of the way this works, I like that it's different from the other Urza, the mono blue Urza, because I feel like I could go infinite, but not necessarily win. Just make a big, awesome army, and then you guys have to deal with it, or I untap and win, something like that. Whereas Urza is just like, oh, I have infinite mana, I guess I draw my deck now. So I think this might be a fairer way to play Urza, maybe something that doesn't get you immediately targeted at the table. At least we'll find out. I'll probably get targeted, maybe you won't. But it's also blue and white, so it's my favorite colors. So I'm excited to play Urza, Prince of Krug today. So Blake, what are you playing?
I'm playing Gix Yawgmoth Praetor. So this is 1 black, playing mono black for a 3/3. Whenever a creature deals combat damage to one of my opponents, its controller may pay a life. If they do, they draw a card. So that works for me attacking anybody, but it also works for my opponents attacking other people than me. So that's something to keep in mind. It also has 4 black, and discard X cards to exile the top X cards of target opponent's library. You may play lands and cast spells from among cards exiled this way without paying their mana cost. So if I have a full grip of 7, I can pay 7 and look at the top 7 and cast as many as I'd like for free. So that's pretty exciting. I also have the classic combo. I have Urborg, Cabal Coffers, and Torment of Hailfire. So I'm going to try to torment my friends with Hailfire for a lot, and it's going to be so fun. We're going to do it together, guys.
I think in more of a perfect world, you'll use that ability. We talked about like black Golos, right?
Yeah.
Where you're just going to spin the wheel, but it'll be our decks, and you'll just beat us to death with our own stuff that you just amass for free. Yeah, that's a really cool card.
CGB, there's nothing I want to kill you more with than your own stuff, so.
Yeah, I get that. I get that vibe. Shea, hi, how you doing? What are you playing today, and what's the worst possible thing you're going to do to us?
All right, so today I am playing Tawnos, the Toy Maker. He costs 3 and Simic. He's a 3/5 human artificer. And he says, whenever you cast a beast or bird creature spell, you may copy it, except the copy is an artifact in addition to its other types. So my plan today is pretty simple. I'm going to cast a bunch of beasts and birds and make copies of them with Tawnos. And all of that is going to set myself up for a beautiful Craterhoof Behemoth. But wait, when I cast it, it will get copied, so I'll have 2 Craterhoof Behemoths to murder you all with all of my creatures.
It's twice as bad as it usually is.
Perfect.
Awesome.
The classic way for Shea to kill us.
What do you know? Shea found the tribal animal-themed payoff and is taking it straight to the top rope once again.
Yes.
Excellent. Ben, what have you brought for us?
Yeah, so I'm playing Mishra Eminent One. At the beginning of
Brother!
Yes. You must die.
No, we shouldn't be fighting like this.
We shouldn't, but we must.
But we must.
Okay.
At the beginning of combat on my turn, create a token that's a copy of target non-creature artifact I control, except its name is Mishra's War Form, and it's a 4/4 construct artifact creature. In addition to its other types, it gains haste until in turn sacrifices at the beginning of the next end step. And he cost Grixis and 2, and he's a 5/4 legendary human artificer. So my worst possible is Mindslaver. I can sacrifice it with some mana and take control of target player's next turn.
Oh God.
But it gets even better or worse, depending, with Lithoform Engine, so I can copy that spell.
Yeah, and Mishra's makes a copy of the Mindslaver.
That too, so I could control all your turns in
Does
one
not
turn
having a
cycle.
brain give me protection against Mindslaver or no?
It helps.
Okay,
It
good.
helps.
Yeah, so you could like target the Mindslaver, copy the copy ability to make another Mindslaver, then you have 3 Mindslavers. If you have the mana to activate it, you can control the whole table for a cycle.
Yeah.
That sounds like we're in for a long,
Yeah.
a long time
Yeah.
around the table with Ben just owning all of our turns. Oh, that sounds lovely, brother. I can't wait to destroy you, brother. But before we dive in, brother, to the battle of the Brothers' War, we have some greetings from everyone's favorite patron tier, Shea, with the, I'll let you say it.
Oh yes, this is time for Shea's salutations. Yay!
Yay!
Okay, so I've got 2 patrons to give a shout out to today. The first one is Poisoned Sugar 01. The second is Michael Hubbard. Thank you, patrons. You guys are very cool.
Thanks, patrons.
Thank you. And with that, we've introduced our decks. We've talked about the worst possible thing that they can do. We have thanked the patrons. And now it is time to dive in. Let the Brothers' War nonsense begin. All right, Ben has won. My brother, you have won the die roll, and you're going to start us off. But in classic show up my brother fashion, I have a pregame action. I'm going to put a Gemstone Caverns with a luck counter onto the battlefield and exile a card from my hand. I'm going to exile Altar of Dementia. And proceed, brother.
Okay. I'll draw. Dross Forge Bridge. Enters tap. Go ahead, brother.
All right, draw for turn.
2 brothers.
I'll put down a Tundra. Tundra! And I'll play a Thought Vessel. I will also play a Mishra's Bauble. I stole your bauble,
How dare
brother.
you.
And I'm going to sacrifice it to look at the top card of your library, brother.
Okay.
We need a brother count.
It's a really good one. It's a really good one. Your turn, Blake, and on your upkeep, I draw a card for the bauble.
Hope it's a bad one. All right, I'm going to play a swamp, and I'm going to cast Soul Ring. And pass the turn.
Okay. Wow. Forest. And I will tap my forest for a soul ring.
Uh-oh.
Brother!
Brother! And then I will pass the turn.
I think they feel left out, brother.
They do indeed. Play an Underground Sea.
Ooh.
Look at that.
Wow.
This is a good pre-con, I guess. I'll tap 2. I'll tap 2 and play Slow Bad Goblin Tinkerer. Never seen this card before. I can sacrifice an artifact, and target artifact gains indestructible until end of turn. Say 1/2.
Wow, you can Stone Rain yourself.
Yeah. Go ahead.
All right, untap, draw. We'll drop a Plains, and we'll bring out the commander, Urza, Prince of Krug. The commander is here. Your turn, Blake.
All right, I'm going to untap, draw, play a swamp, And I'm going to play a card that I put in this deck mostly because it kind of looks like me. I'm going to play Vassal Thrall.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that looks like it.
It's the nose for me. All right, and then I'm going to pass the turn.
My goodness.
He's a handsome devil. Go ahead, Shea.
All right, I will untap, draw, island. Then I'm going to pay 3 for a cultivate. Okay, so I grabbed a forest and an island. I'm going to put the forest out tapped, and the island will go to hand. Then I'm going to pass the turn.
Okay. I'll untap, draw for turn. Play a Seat of the Synod. Another artifact for me. I'll tap 2 and play Sundial of the Infinite. Ooh. Can pay 1 and tap it and end the turn. Activate only during my turn. I'm gonna swing at Shea for 1. Oh man.
She's basically done.
No blocks.
And then I'll pass.
All right, well, untap, draw. I'll play another Plains. And a card I was really excited to put into this deck. Arcanist's Owl. This is a 3/3 artifact creature bird with flying, and when it enters the battlefield, I look at the top 4 cards of my library. I may reveal an artifact or enchantment from among them, put it into my hand, and put the rest on the bottom in a random order. Oh. Ho ho. Oh, ho 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 ho. I think I'll reveal this Mana Crypt.
Okay.
Seems good. All right, I'm going to play that Mana Crypt. It's about time we flipped some coins on this show. And then I'll tap 3, and I'm going to play a Foundry Inspector. Artifact spells cost 1 less to cast. And keep in mind, these both have +2/+2. And then, because I can, Urza's got to punch somebody. I'm going to attack Blake.
Oh,
It's been a while since I attacked you first.
I deserve it. I'll take 2.
All right, that's my commander.
Commander damage, bro.
Yeah, we got to track that. So that 2/3 is going to get in there.
It's going to get in there.
And then I'm done.
I will play a swamp. I will tap Soul Ring for 2 colorless and pay 2 black for Gix, Yawgmoth Praetor with 1 colorless floating. And then I will pay 1 more black and the colorless for Mindblade Render. So Mindblade Render is a 2-mana 1/3 warrior. Whenever your opponents are dealt combat damage, if any of that damage was dealt by a warrior, draw a card and I lose a life. So more Gixy action. CGB, you got some creatures over there, yeah?
Yeah, it's just a 5/4 and a 5/5.
Then. Brother! I'm going to attack you for 1.
Not right. Not right.
Acquaintance!
Maybe. Yeah, there you go. That's right.
Actually, you and Gix are going to get to be buddies in this lore.
1, dude. You're dead.
1. Oh, man.
And then I will activate Gix to lose a life and draw a card. Now keep in mind, guys, for all of you, if you attack somebody other than me, if they take combat damage, you can pay a life to draw a card. Does not work for me, so don't attack me because we're friends. Go ahead, Shea.
Okay. Pay 3 for Reclamation Sage.
Ooh, what's that going to do?
So when it enters, I may destroy target artifact or enchantment. I was thinking your artifact that makes your artifacts cost 1 less might be a good target.
Foundry Inspector?
Yeah, I'm gonna target the Foundry Inspector.
This little guy? Okay, you got him. He dead.
He did. Okay. Then I'm gonna tap 2 for a Nature's Lore. All right, so I grabbed a Breeding Pool. I'm gonna choose to have it enter tapped. I'll pass the turn to you, Ben.
Okay. Untap. Draw for turn. Play a Great Furnace, another artifact land.
My goodness. So many artifact lands.
I'm gonna tap 4. I'm gonna play Fact or Fiction, targeting Shea.
Oh my goodness!
Brother. How could
You must be betrayed.
What do we got there?
Okay, looks like there's a Soul Ring, Terracer's Devastation, Audacious Reshapers, Ichor Wellspring, Mnemonic Sphere. Ben, here are your piles.
All right, so you can have a Soul Ring, a Mnemonic Sphere, and a Terracier's Devastation, an Ichor Wellspring, and an Audacious Reshapers. Audacious Reshapers.
Hey, you were reading that upside down. Good job.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
I'll take this pile to my hand.
You seem like a devastating type.
Uh-huh. And these two will go to my yard. Will the Factor Fiction. And I'll pass.
All right. Untap. Roll for Mana Crypt. Odds or damage. It worked out well for me in the past. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. I will draw. Only I make me bleed my own blood. All right, Shea, you blew up my Foundry Inspector, so I feel like I gotta send a message. So, in the air, we're attacking you with a 5/5 Arcanist Owl, and on the ground, Urza, Prince of Krug, you're attacking Ben.
I have no blocks.
No blocks.
Yeah, taste it, brother. Now, I'm going to get 2 triggers from Gix over here, so I'm going to take 2 damage and draw 2 cards. All right, for land for turn, Ancient Tomb. We are doing it on the mana. And I will also tap Mana Crypt to play an Arcane Signet. And I will tap these 2 land artifacts to play an Ichor Wellspring. So I draw a card, and if it goes to the graveyard, I also draw a card. Well, that's all I got. I'm done.
All right. Gonna move to combat. Shea, I'm gonna send both of these at you. So 1/3, that'll draw me 2 cards and I lose 2 life. And then a 3/3 that draws me a card and I lose a life.
No blocks.
Cool. I'm gonna take 4, and I'm gonna take 3. Now, this may not be the technical genius play. That said, we gotta go for it.
Uh-oh. What's happening?
3, 4, 5. Sacrifice Basil Thrall to make 2 mana, 7 mana. I'm gonna use Gix. Do I do it for
Activate
the
the
whole
ability?
thing? I'm doing it for the whole thing.
Oh
I'm
my
gonna do
goodness.
it for X equals 8, and I'm gonna target.
Full send.
Gonna target Shea.
So what's happening?
I'm discarding a Swamp, a Cryptcast, a Nautiloid Ship, Bloodghast, Necromancy, Rise of the Dark Realms, 2 Swamps, and a Bitter Blossom.
Wow.
For some hopefully sick cards off the top. Give me 8.
So, Shea, you have to flip your top 8 cards, and he may play lands and cast spells without paying their mana cost. Here we go.
Woot.
Okay.
One at a time.
Misty Rainforest.
Boo.
Nice.
Yavamaya.
Boo.
Forest.
Yes.
Uvenwald Oddity.
Okay.
Forest.
Yes.
Thragtusk.
Ooh.
Castle Garenbrig.
What are these lands?
How many is that?
That's
7.
7.
One more. Guardian Project.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, that helps.
That helps
Guardian
a lot.
Project at the end helps. So I'm going to start by casting Guardian Project.
Good choice.
And then I'm going to cast Uvenwald Oddity to draw a card
Yep.
because of the Guardian Project. Oh my gosh,
Indeed, like
I'm drunk. And then I'm going to cast a Swag Tusk,
sweating.
draw a card and gain 5 life. And then I'm going to cast one of these play one of these stupid lands.
Which one do you like the most? They're all so good.
I know, I don't think Yavamaya is the play.
Really?
Not really.
Because it kind of just helps Shea.
Kinda.
But Shea and I are brothers, so I'm going to help her out. I'm going to play Yavamaya.
You're not brothers.
I can't believe I hit
You're
so
just
many
so
lands.
desperate to be someone's brother.
I got 2 brothers, but I want more.
Shout
So
out
those
to the
are
brothers.
exiled now.
Oh, exiled, yes.
All right.
Was it worth it?
He had some pretty good cards in
yeah,
hand.
of course it was worth it.
He had some really good cards in hand.
And then I'm going to pay 1 mana, and I'm going to play a Skull Clamp. Go ahead, brother.
Sweet, thanks, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Tapping 5 to cast Tawnos, the Toy Maker.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. Okay, so I'm gonna move to combat, and I'm gonna attack with Reclamation Sage to Ben. It's a 2/1.
No blocks.
No blocks. Cool, thanks.
Yeah.
So then I pay a life and draw a card.
Make it a beast.
Not a beast. All right, then in my second main, I'm gonna tap 2 to play Gilded Drake.
Oh, okay. So what are you going to gain control of?
Probably the oddity.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for the oddity.
Whoa, okay.
Take one of my own back. Brother.
Nice. Well, then I'll take this sweet little Drakey boy.
Sweet. Then I'll pass the turn to you, Ben.
Okay. Untap. Play another artifact land.
How does he do
Vault
it?
of Whispers.
How does he do it?
I'll tap that Vault of Whispers for a soul ring that you guys know about. Tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This neat little dude. Karlak, Fury of Avernus. Avernus.
Is it Avernus? Is that what you're
I'm pretty sure it's Avernus.
Oh, Avernus. Stay in school. Whenever you attack, if it's the first combat phase of the turn, untap all attacking creatures. They gain first strike until end of turn. After this phase, there's an additional combat phase. I'll pass.
All right, on your end step, I'm going to take 2 from Ancient Tomb, and I'm going to use the ability of Urza targeting the Arcanist Owl. So that will make a copy of it, except it's a 1/1 soldier token. In addition to etc. other things. And when that enters, I'll look at my top 4. I'll reveal an artifact or enchantment, put it into my hand, and put the rest on the bottom at random. And I will reveal a Thran Dynamo. Roll for Mana Crypt, odds or damage. Ouch.
Ooh.
Draw for turn. We'll use 4 mana, and I'll cast that Thran Dynamo. Or if you do the Arcane Secret Lair, the Hex Core.
Ooh.
All right, then I'm going to cast Oswald Fiddlebender. This is a 2-mana 2/2 with Magical Tinkering, white, tap, sacrifice an artifact, search your library for an artifact with mana value equal to 1 plus the sacrificed artifact's mana value, put it onto the battlefield and shuffle. I can only do it as a sorcery. Artifact Birthing Pod.
Fun.
Yeah, you'd like it.
I love that card.
After that, I'm going to attack Shea in the air for 3 and Ben in the air for 5. I want the card draw. It's nothing personal.
It's not because we're friends, you're not attacking me?
No, it's the,
Okay.
no.
Okay.
I got no blocks.
Yeah, no blocks.
All right, 3 there, 5 there. I will pay 2 life and draw 2 cards. All right, one more play before I pass this turn. I'm going to cast a Felwar Stone. And yeah, then I'm done.
CGB's storm count's been like 12 every turn.
We're doing stuff. Things are happening.
Gonna untap some things.
You're the person who cast like 6 spells last turn.
I cast 4.
Okay.
And then I will draw for turn. All right, I'm gonna start by playing a swamp, which will trigger Bloodghast. Welcome back.
It's back.
And then that will trigger Guardian Project to draw me a card.
That's a cool combo.
That is quite nice, especially with the Skull Clamp out there. I'm gonna spend 1 green mana to attach Skull Clamp to Bloodghast.
I think I have a response.
Okay.
It's like, that's like too gross, right?
No.
Pretty gross.
Kind of gets to draw another 3 cards a turn.
3 cards a turn
No,
for
come on,
playing
bro.
a land,
No,
right?
come on, bro.
Yeah,
that's pretty gross.
That's really good.
No, come on, bro.
It's for 1
Yeah.
mana.
I'm gonna path to exile that Bloodghast.
You're exiling it?
Yeah, it's gotta be done.
You will be missed. I will get a land. Wee woo, fun police. Got my little swamp. And then we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna play Rankle, Master of Pranks. This is a Prankle, Rankle, Master of Prankles. It's a 3/3 flying haste. When he deals combat damage to a player, choose any number. Each player discards a card, each player loses a life and draws a card, and each player sacks a creature. I'm gonna equip the Midnight Mindblade Render with Skull Clamp.
Okay.
All right, moving to combat. Shea, I will attack you with your own Thragtusk. I will attack Ben with a 3/3 flyer, and I will attack Shea with another 3/3 flyer.
I will have no blocks.
No blocks.
Lovely. So take 8 and 3. And I'm going to spend 3 life to draw 3 cards. I also have a combat trigger from Rankle. And I will choose each player discards a card, and each player sacks a creature.
Ew. Boo.
Okay.
I will stack it so that I draw these before I discard.
All right, I will be discarding a forest and sacrificing a reclamation sage.
I'll discard an island and sacrifice my slow bad.
I will discard a Seed of the Synod and sacrifice the soldier token. That was a copy of the Arcanist Owl.
I will discard a Daw the Voidwalker and sacrifice my Mindblade Render that has the Skull Clamp attached to it. So I'll draw 2 cards.
More cards!
Yay! Second main phase, I'm going to spend a black mana to equip Skull Clamp onto my Thragtusk. And it'll be your turn now, Shea.
Cards in hand?
I have 5.
I smell the Gix soon.
That's what that was.
Start with paying 2 for a Kenrith's transformation.
Ooh. What, are you going to transform?
I'm gonna target
It's going
Gix.
to be Gix.
Oh, the fun is over.
Boo. We got lots of fun, police. That's all right. Draw a card.
Then I am going to tap 6 for a Bane of Progress.
Oh,
no!
What?
Let's go, brother!
No.
Can you read that one for the kids at home?
Oh yeah, totally.
This game is over for me.
Oh, Ben.
When Bane of Progress enters the battlefield, destroy all artifacts and enchantments. Put a 1/1 counter on Bane of Progress for each permanent destroyed this way.
Ben.
You actually killed all his lands.
Did it have to come to
Almost
this?
all of them.
Ben, remember that time you played a Bane of Progress and it was like a 2020 or something? And you
Almost,
were
yeah.
so happy.
I'm sorry, Ben.
No, you're not.
Oh my goodness.
That's amazing.
Oh, wait. I'm gonna. Oh, I can't do it on my turn. Never mind.
Yeah, you wish you could.
I wish I
That card would
could.
be so gross.
I have something. I've got to
Oh, yeah.
respond. I'm going to pay 2 to my Ancient Tomb, and I'm going to activate Urza, and I'm going to target something. I'm going to target the Ichor Wellspring. So I'm going to make a token that's a copy of the Ichor Wellspring. Then I'm going to draw a card from it. And then I don't have anything else. So if we're Bane of Progressing, remember to keep track of how many things die. All
thought
right,
you
how
were
many you got,
friends.
Ben?
6.
I got 8.
4.
Okay, so that's 18 and my 1 is 19.
19.
Yeah.
These 3 go to your
What happens to
graveyard.
that skull clamp?
Yeah, oh,
Why are you holding the Thragtusk?
it was the wrong one. It was still 4.
Okay.
Still 4.
Okay. Okay, so it's a 19-19. May I have a die, please?
I killed off 2 Ichor Wellsprings, so I'm going to draw 2 cards.
Shay, I will give you this Kenrith transformation back
What?
because your Pain of Progress killed it, right?
Oh.
Yay!
I forgot about the enchantments part.
Well, a little sequencing never hurt anybody.
No, I'll take my Gix back for sure.
No.
I have really good news for you, Ben.
No.
What?
This land is indestructible.
Oh, yeah, right.
You
So
just
Forgot about
doubled
that.
your mana, bro.
I
one
did,
less on
yeah.
the Bane of Progress.
Forgot about that. Thank you, CGB.
I got you.
I'm gonna go to combat and send my oddity to CGB. It's a fofo.
I feel like you should have put Ben in his place and attacked him after killing his lands.
No.
My place, jeez.
Yeah, I gotta take that.
All right, then I will play Vine Glimmer Snarl, which will enter tapped. Then I'm gonna pass the turn.
Yeah, I need more cards. I'm gonna tap to get cards next turn for Mnemonic Sphere. You can sack it for 2 to draw 2. Yeah, I'll pass.
Okay.
Brothers gotta stick together now.
Yeah, we do. We actually do. I appreciate that. All right, untap, draw. I'll play an Urza Saga and trigger Chapter 1 for colorless mana. All right, 3 mana. I'm going to play Tameshi, Reality Architect. This says whenever 1 or more non-creature permanents are returned to hand, draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn. It also says I can return a land I control to owner's hand for paying white and X, and then I return target artifact or enchantment with mana value X or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. So I am going to pay a white, and I'm going to return a plains to my hand, which will draw a card. I'm going to target Mana Crypt from my graveyard for 0 to return it to the battlefield. I'm going to tap Mana Crypt for 2 mana. I'm going to then, after floating the 2 colorless, I'm going to sacrifice the Mana Crypt to Oswald Fiddlebender. I'm going to search my library for a mana value 1 artifact. So I fetched Sol Ring, and with the 2 colorless from Sol Ring, 2 in the mana pool, and the 2 from an Ancient Tomb, I'm going to activate Urza to make a 1/1 soldier that's also a Sol Ring. And has Summoning Sickness, so I can't tap it for mana. Your turn.
All right, I will untap. I'm going to move to combat. CGB, I'm attacking you for 3 in the air. And Shea, I will attack you for 3 also, that is in the air.
I have no blocks.
I also have no blocks.
Perfect. I will then trigger Rankle. I'm going to have everyone discard a card and sack a creature.
Oh, Ben.
I'm sorry, Ben.
Oh, Ben.
No, you're not.
You got caught in the crossfire on this one,
I
homie.
sure did.
Not so, brother.
Not a brother.
I'm gonna discard a rapid hybridization. There it is.
No, that could have killed the Rankle.
I know.
Okay, and what are you sacrificing?
I'm gonna sacrifice my oddity.
Ooh. Ben? You've got a lot of choices.
Yeah. I'll discard my Herald of Anguish.
I'm not Harold.
Seems appropriate for you.
Yeah, and Carlock
Is sacrifice.
is sacrifice, yeah.
I'm going to discard a plains and sacrifice Oswald Fiddlebender.
I'm going to discard a swamp, sacrifice Thragtusk, and get my beast. And I will also pay 2 life and draw 2 cards. And then I'm going to pay 6. I'm going to cast a Null Priest of Oblivion with Kicker.
Oh no.
So, this is a 2/1 Menace lifelink, and when he enters the battlefield, if he was kicked, I can return a creature card from my graveyard to the battlefield. Now, I don't have a lot of cool creatures, so I'll just get one that's fun. I'm going to get a Cryptghast.
Not cool. The disrespect.
He's fun. So, Cryptghast has Extort, and whenever I tap a swamp for mana, add 1 black mana to my mana pool.
I think way cooler than fun.
It's fun how cool it is. Pass the turn, Jay.
Okay. Tapping 6 for Hydroid Krasis,
Oh my.
where X equals 4.
And it doubles with Tawnos? That's pretty sweet.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh, how is it a beast? It's got too many creature types.
I know, jellyfish, hydra, beast. Beautiful. Okay, so I drew 2 cards, gained 2 life, and created a 4/4 that is a copy of my Hydroid Krasis, drawing an art courtesy of Blake. That really is something.
It kind of looks like, moving on.
I'm gonna move to combat. I'm gonna send Tawnos to Ben, and my Bane of Progress to Blake.
Oh, should I block? Here's the question. Yeah, I'm going to block with Null Priest.
I have no block.
Okay,
Taking 3.
it's 3.
And I will gain 2 from the lifelink on Null Priest.
Cool, pass the turn.
Okay. I'll untap. Play a Buried Ruin.
Buried Ruin. Perfect description of his game right now.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
kidding. Jeez, I will tap 2, sacrifice a Buried Ruin to get back my Sol Ring.
Nice.
Poor Ben. Oh my god.
It's a way to do it.
That in my hand. I'm going to tap this for that Sol Ring.
Woo.
Brother, it hurts to see you this way.
I am crippled.
How the mighty have fallen.
Poor Mishra.
And I will pass.
Untap.
At least you're handsome, Ben. You got that going for you.
Aw,
Draw for
thanks.
turn.
Yep.
Chapter 2 of Urza Saga. I'll play a Sea of Clouds as my land for the turn. I will tap a plains, and I will return it to my hand, target the, guess what, Mana Crypt in the graveyard. And this will draw me a card with Tameshi. I'll tap that Mana Crypt for mana, and Sea of Clouds for blue, And I'm going to cast Sai, Master Thopterist. For 1 and blue, I can sack 2 artifacts to draw a card. Whenever I cast an artifact spell, I create a 1/1 colorless Thopter. After that, I am going to feel really bad about this. I'm going to attack Ben. Because I need to draw. Because I need to draw a card. Because Gix is evil. Gix is absolutely evil. Oh, did you need to draw a card?
I did forget that trigger. Yes.
All right, that trigger's now on the stack. Do you pay 1?
Yes.
Okay, there you go.
And draw a card.
I will also, after attacking Ben for 2, I'll pay 1 to draw a card. I'll have you know it was a terrible card. I feel really bad about it. And it's your turn, Blake.
All right. We'll untap. I'll move to combat.
Oh, Lord.
CGB, do you have any flyers?
No.
Oh, cool. That's
but you
awesome.
may not want to attack me. I'm just saying.
Yeah, if you say that to everybody all game, no one's going to attack you, and then you win the game. So I will be the one to bite the bullet. CGB, I will attack you with a Gilded Drake, and Ben, I'm really sorry, bro. You're just a Gix trigger. So I will attack you for 3 in the air as well.
With the Rankle?
With the Rankle Master of Rankles.
Ben.
Hi.
Hi. I got you.
Yeah?
I'm going to dispatch Rankle. I have Metalcraft, so that is exile target creature.
Nice.
Whoa.
That's pretty good, dude.
And I'm sick of discarding my cards and sacrificing my things so that little prankster can get out, and I'm still going to take 3. That's how
Thank
much
you.
Yeah, brother.
I appreciate it, brother.
Yeah, that's just a good sacrifice for my bro.
Brother?
Yeah, I'll take 3.
I will draw a card and lose a life. I'm gonna pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I'm gonna Gix.
Okay.
I'm gonna Gix for 5.
For 5, what are you discarding?
I'm gonna discard 2 Swamps, a Changeling Outcast, Infernal Grasp, and Black Market Connections.
Not interested in those. Okay, who's your target?
That's the question. Ben, somebody's got to play your cards.
Wow.
I love
Top 5.
Flip the top 5.
Land. Steam Bend.
Awesome. Yes.
Black Orchard.
Yes.
What are these
Industry.
landed?
Yes.
Oh, Gunship and Reliquary Tower.
That was a lot of lands I hit.
4.
That's a lot of land.
Would have loved them.
Sorry, bro.
You did hit a reliquary tower.
Yeah,
that's
I'm
fine.
not going to play it, though. I'm going to forego playing a land from you, but I will play this.
Too good for that stuff. All right, read the gunship for the
So,
people.
the Gunship is a sick card from Warhammer, AA. It is a 6/6 flying vehicle. And when it enters the battlefield, create 2/2/2 white Astartes warrior tokens with vigilance. Whenever it attacks, attacking creatures you control gain flying until end of turn. So I will make 2 Astartes. All right, I got my 2 dudes.
Your 2 what?
My 2 Astartes. And let's do round 2 Electric Boogaloo. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to play a Lake of the Dead, sacrificing a swamp.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm going to pay this and sacrifice another swamp
Uh-huh.
to go to 10 mana.
10 mana.
And I'm going to Torment of Hailfire for X equals 8.
Jeez.
What?
Can I get a woo-woo?
For how much?
That was the same
X
turn?
equals 8.
8?
Dude, and I hit 4
Dude,
lands
you
off
just
Gix.
buried him.
I'm sorry, dog.
Oh.
It's really not.
It's discard, sack, or 3 life, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. I'm going to respond with tapping this, and this for mana because it's a Soul Ring. I'm going to pay 2 life, and I'm going to use Urza to make a copy of Soul Ring. So I need another one of these.
Okay.
All right. Busy yourself while we make decisions about
Perfect.
our tormenting of Hailfire.
Yeah, you
And
do that.
So I'm doing that in response.
I'm gonna discard my whole hand.
Ooh.
What'd you discard? I gotta know.
Dreamroot, Cascade, a Gilded Goose, a Llanowar Elves, a Heroic Intervention, and a Nature's Claim. So that's great. And then, so that was 5. And then I will also sacrifice this guy And I think my commander.
Okay. Ben, what are you going to do?
I'm going to discard Terrace Sierra's Devastation.
I hear that takes mana.
Yeah. I'm going to destroy or sacrifice a Mnemonic Sphere. Mm-hmm. That's 2. I think I'll sack the Soul Ring.
Wow.
3, and then I'll take 15. Go down to 8, or 7, sorry.
Okay. I am going to discard 4 lands. I'm going to sacrifice Ancient Tomb and Mana Crypt. And then I'm going to take 6 and go down to 5.
And I should take 3 because I only got rid of 7 things.
Okay. Are you happy?
Oh, I'm so pleased with myself.
I'm tormented by Hailfire, so...
Shea, it's going to be your turn, dude.
That was really not cool, bro.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
We're tapping 7. Cast my commander.
Welcome back.
Woo.
Singing 20 at me?
Swinging 20 at you, Blake.
Holla at your boy. I will block with my beast.
Yep.
My porcupine.
Then I'll pass the turn.
Okay. Didn't draw a land, bummer. I'm going to tap 3 and bedevil the gunship.
Goodbye, gunship. Goes right to your graveyard, buddy.
Hey, you're back.
Spend 7 mana and 5 cards to cast that spell.
You know,
Thanks, Ben. That
Thank
was
you,
very
Ben.
nice of you.
you're welcome.
Welcome to the team, brother.
Yes, brother. Please win this for me against Gix.
I will try, brother.
Okay, your turn, brother.
He's quite the menace. How many cards in your hand there, though? Interesting. Interesting. All right.
good.
On your end step, I'm going to activate Urza Saga. I need a Construct. And we'll untap. And we will draw. And we will tick to Chapter 3, but with that trigger on the stack, I'm going to make another Beat Boop. And while you draw that, I'm going to sacrifice Urza Saga, search my library, for a mana value 1 or less card. All right, I'm going to activate Tameshi. I'm going to return the Tundra to my hand. I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to target the Arcane Signet. Bring that back to the battlefield from the graveyard. I'm going to replay the Tundra since I didn't have another land drop for turn. This comes into play, so it doesn't trigger Psi. I am going to use Mox Opal and one of my Soul Bros here to cast Fabricate and search my library for an artifact card. Put it into my hand.
Oh, I don't like that.
Oh, I've got just the thing. All right, I fetched Unwinding Clock, which says untap all artifacts you control during each other player's untap step. And I'm going to cast that using my other Soul Bro. So that's going to be a fun one. Yeah, I do make a Thopter from Psi. All right, there's our Thopter buddy.
I'm not an artist, guys.
All right, artifact count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then it's +2/+2 for artifact creatures. So this is an 11/11. This 11/11 will attack Blake, and God, I feel bad about it. Ben, I attack you for 1 with Psi because I need the card from the Gix.
Fair enough. At least it's a 1.
Yep. Just throwing the 1 at you.
You got 11 coming at me?
Yeah, I got 11 coming at you.
All right, no blocks.
No blocks.
No blocks for me. I'll go down to 6.
I'll go to 24.
I'll pay 1 and draw. All right, I will pass the turn.
Okay.
I will untap my artifacts.
Now, Ben,
Hi.
I need you to know. I'm sorry.
Okay.
But you are a card draw battery for me, so I'm going to move to combat, and I'm going to swing everything at you.
Card draw battery. Huh?
Ooh, Toski attacking you.
Including, so 5 dudes are coming at you. So 10, 4, 5,
Yeah,
6,
I'm dead.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
My brother!
I'm so sorry.
Hold on. Hold on.
uh.
Hold on. Hold on. I'm going to suspend your commander, Blake. That doesn't save you, Ben, but I tried.
It was about to get so romantic in here.
Yeah. Exile, Gix, with 2 time counters on it, and it gains suspend. You can also send it to the command zone if you choose.
I'm definitely going to send it to the command zone.
Okay.
Urza, avenge me.
I will, brother. I'll never stop fighting.
You actually
for
took 9.
Oh, sorry.
I'm going to tap for 6, and I'm going to have 1 black floating, and I'm going to replay old Gixie. And I'm going to spend that floating mana to extort.
Okay.
So everyone's going to lose a life and I gain a life.
Okay. 3.
I'm then going to make 2 mana with a swamp for a Carrier Thrall, which is a 2/1 that when it dies, I make a 1/1 Eldrazi Scion that sacrifices for a mana, and I will extort again.
Okay. Down to
Oh,
2.
I have to pay. Yeah, so perfect. I gain a life.
You gain a life for each person who loses, right?
Yeah, I thought
Oh,
so.
I'll gain 2 more then.
Yeah.
Shea, it's going to be your turn.
On his end step, I'm going to tap my soul rings to use Urza to make a copy of... This isn't a trigger, so making a copy of this won't make multiple untap steps. So I'm going to make a copy of Soul Ring. All right, proceed, and I'll untap my artifacts during your untap step, Shea.
Okie doke. Tapping 4 for a Chameleon Colossus.
Protection from black, you say?
Interesting.
That is very convenient, isn't it?
And you make a copy of that because it's both a bird and a beast.
It sure is. I'm going to move to combat and send Bane of Progress and my Krasis to Blake.
Oh, I should probably block something, eh?
You could take it.
I could. I will block Carrier Thrall on to the Bane of Progress.
Mm-hmm.
And when it dies, I will draw an Eldrazi Scion.
Woo.
And take 4?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Then I will, I suppose, also play Kodama's Reach.
Go fetch some land.
Go get some lands. Okay, I grabbed a forest and an island off of Kodama's Reach. I'm going to have the forest enter tapped, the island goes to hand, and then I will pass the turn.
On your end step, I am going to make another soul ring. Target one of my soul rings with my Urza. All right, move to my turn. Untap all the toys, draw. I'll play a Plains for turn, and then I'm going to activate Tameshi. I'm going to return this Plains to hand, which will draw me a card in a second, and my target in the graveyard is the Arcanist's Owl. So that'll return to the battlefield, draw my card. Then Arcanist's Owl will look at top 4, and I can reveal 1 and put it into my hand. I'm going to reveal a portable hole. When it enters the battlefield, I can exile something with mana value 2 or less until portable
That's
hole
pretty
leaves the
good.
battlefield. I'm going to play Master of Ethereum. This is an artifact Vidalcan Wizard. Its power and toughness are equal to the number of artifacts I control, and other artifact creatures I control get +1/+1. That is going to make another Thopter. One has Summoning Sickness, one doesn't. Blake. Hi.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'd be doing better if I could get rid of you.
That's fair. I've
That's
heard that
kind of
before.
mean, but true. All right, I am attacking you with a lot. The Soul Rings, they're all coming your way.
They're all 3/3s, right?
Yeah, one of the Thopters, that is a 3/3. The other one is staying home because it has Summoning Sickness. The Karnstructs, they are huge. You probably need to block them or die. Let's find out for fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 each.
All right, I'll throw 2 nerds in front of your 2 Karnstructs and go to 9.
So then you take, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yep.
Go to 9.
Go to 9. Well then, after that, let's play that portable hole. I'm going to exile your Gilded Drake,
Yep.
which is Shea's Gilded Drake. And that's locked under here until something happens to it. And interestingly enough, well, we'll see. I'm going to keep that to myself. All right. That is what I can do. Lake, your turn. And
Untap with me, CGB. Let's do it.
I have untapped with you.
Thanks, buddy.
I'll stop the world and untap with you. Let's stop the world.
Can't believe I drew the card that's going to win me the game.
Did you know?
When I pay 2, 4, 6, 7 and activate Gix
What?
to discard a swamp.
What? So you're going for 1?
What else can I do?
I don't know. What else can you do?
Nothing.
All right, what's the target? Neither of us have black cards in the deck. But white, right?
This doesn't matter about color. It's just whenever I cast a
any
spell.
spell? Oh, okay.
CGB, you're more likely to have a card that'll draw me cards, so I will choose you.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Oh, no.
Flip it good.
Oh, no. Do I want to do anything first?
Oh, come
That
on.
would be an island.
Leave me alone.
I'm nervous. Nervous. Okay.
I'm just going to hit a land anyway.
It could be like a draw effect that draws you multiple
That's what
cards.
we're
That would
hoping.
do it. All right. Here you go.
Oh.
Ben, is it good?
Not good right now. It's worse than a land.
Hey, that's a trigger. That's a trigger.
All right. I'm going to move to combat. Hello, Shea.
Hi.
I'm going to attack you for 3 with Gix.
Before you do anything, Shea,
Yeah.
I know what he's going to do. I know what he's trying to do because we know about the Lotus.
Yep.
So that's an extort trigger. And if the Praetor dies, he can recast it.
Right.
Shea, I can't tell you what to do with this, but I'm going to put it in your hands. I'm sacrificing Portable Hole and my Mox Opal to draw a card, releasing the Gilded Drake. It returns to the battlefield under your control. You get a trigger. It's your call.
Whew, okay. That is a decision. So I think with the Gilded Drake, I'm gonna choose your token there because I want you to keep Gix and the Crypt Ghast, so that way you can maybe get some extort triggers to knock out CGB.
No, Shea, no.
Because you're more likely to be able to beat me than CGB, basically.
I think so.
I think that's probably fair. I'm not going to complain. Here, let's do a little trade.
Yes, okay.
Thanks for the Drake. All right, go to blocks. So if you block this, I can basically guaranteed kill CGB. If you don't, the top card has to be a spell.
Yeah. I think if I leave him alive, he may come back for revenge on his turn. So I am going to go for the block. So yeah, I'm gonna block Gix with actually this token Chameleon here. It's a 4/4.
All right, Gix will die.
Oh, Shea, this will be remembered.
I'm gonna move to
Yeah.
the second main phase. I'm gonna cast a Jeweled Lotus. I'm gonna float 2 black mana. I'm gonna spend 1 of it to extort, dealing 1 damage to everybody and gaining 2 life.
Yep.
Cool
1.
beans. I will then sacrifice Jeweled Lotus for 3 black mana, going up to 4 black mana. And I will use Lake of the Dead to sacrifice the only swamp that doesn't look like the others to go to 8 black mana. I will spend 7 of it to recast Gix. And the last one,
Yeah,
I think I'm going to extort a Rooney.
you got me.
I can't believe it. All right.
I've been
That
extorted
was
to death.
crazy.
Brothers, no. The
2 brothers died.
Yep.
And only 2 brothers remain.
Round 2, fight.
Brothers, not
All right,
brothers.
Shea, your turn.
Yeah, my turn. Let's see what I can do with it. We're gonna go ahead and pay 4 and 4 to pump both of my Chameleon Colossuses So they will become 8/8s. They are pro-black. And so then I am going to move to combat and swing with those guys and this guy and this guy. And, you know, I'm going to swing with all my guys.
He is
I was gonna say.
Oh, sweet.
All right. So guys coming in.
Yeah. Coming in hot.
Oh no. I'm gonna block here. I'm gonna block here and here. And then I'm gonna take 14.
And your life's 13.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Good game, Shea. Oh, you got
game.
there.
Nice job.
Nice
Nice
job.
job. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness, the beasts and the birds. They come through
Bees
again.
and the birds.
The beasts and the birds.
It's kind of nice though that in the brothers' war, the nature in
Nature
the
wins.
end
Yeah.
hangs on and outlasts them all.
It'll
All right.
outlast all of us.
Yeah, let's pack it in and let's find our card of the game, and we'll come right back. And we are back for the CoolStuffInc.com card of the game, and our first Brothers War battle. It was epic. There were spells flying around, there were giant artifact things happening, and there was one specifically large destructive elemental that we'll probably get to. My card of the game is Tameshi, Reality Architect. I thought that this card fit perfectly in the Urza deck, and whether it's this Urza, the Meld Urza, or the Urza Precon, you could probably stand to get a Tameshi in there because it really helped me rebuild in that mid-game after something kind of apocalyptic happened. Drew a lot of cards with it, and I think that Tameshi is definitely a great include and an Urza BFF for sure. Blake, what was your card of the game?
Geeks honorary mention, that card's sweet.
Oh,
Super
yeah.
fun new commander, super hyped to get to play it. Another honorable mention, Crypt Gas, made a ton of mana, super awesome. But my real card of the game was this awesome Torment of Hellfire. Should I have put the 7 mana in that I use for Gix? No, you always go for Gix. But Torment of Hellfire was awesome.
Yeah, so awesome. Guys, did you love it?
Love it.
Yeah. Okay.
Try to hit fewer lands with your Gix when you play, but it still works out great.
Shea, what is your card of the game?
Yeah, I think you probably have a pretty good guess. It's Bane of Progress.
Bane of Progress. It's a deep cut for the fans.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, it had quite an impact on the game, and
You
yeah,
don't say.
it.
How does it feel to blow up your opponent's lands, Shea? Are we
She's a
gonna get
land
more,
destroyer now.
we gonna get more of this?
Probably not. Probably not. Sorry, Ben.
That's fine. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, we were joking that if you think that a lot of people at your local game store are going to pick up those Urza and Mishra precons and you just want to dunk on them all weekend, get yourself a Bane of Progress and tutor it up. It'll be fun. All right, Ben the broken, Ben the battered, Ben the landless. Ben, what is your card of the game?
Well, after I got Bane of Progress, I played a Bedevil. Came in kind of clutch, even though I was pretty much losing already. To kill my own, to kill my own gunship. Yeah,
Stolen by this guy.
Stolen by my enemy. I destroyed my own gunship. You try to save my brother, and you know.
He kept complaining about exiling the lands from the top of your deck. You needed those lands, didn't you?
I know, I would have loved to give them to you, bro.
But the real MVP while I played was Fact or Fiction, because CGB or Blake didn't cast it and didn't get targeted with it.
It's a
Isn't that
sad
awesome?
day.
Yeah, that was great.
It's a sad
Best
day.
day ever with Fact or Fiction.
Yeah.
There you go.
Awesome. Well, guys, that's going to do it for this particular episode of the Worst Possible Commander Show. But don't worry, we'll be back next week with another one. If you stayed all the way to the end, thank you. That's the #1 thing you can do to support the channel. If you'd like to support us further, check out our Patreon with the link in the description and go to CoolStuffInc.com and use the promo code WORST to get yourself some sweet new cards and a discount. On behalf of the crew, it's me at CGB. Thank you for watching this video. As always, you're cool.